This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Hi everyone, Thao here. All right, let's talk about what's on my Galaxy S21 Ultra. Just a heads up, my layout isn't super unique or anything, but it's easy to set up and it works for me. Now, I used to rock third-party launchers like Nova Launcher, but lately I've just been sticking with the stock One UI launcher. It's a simple, no-fuss launcher, and I like that you can hide apps that you don't use all the time, just to clean things up a bit. All right, let's start at the top. This is the Samsung 5x1 weather widget. You can actually tap on it and it'll open the full weather app. Also, having the UV index right here is great. So I know if I gotta apply sunscreen. Wear that sunscreen, and I promise your skin will thank you later. Now, if you don't like having the time displayed twice like this, another one of my favorite weather widgets is the At a Glance one from Google, which should be built into your phone. It has a much cleaner look, launches Google Weather instead, and will also display upcoming events on your calendar. Moving down, this one here is the Samsung 5x2 List View Calendar widget. When you first add it to your home screen, it will span all across, but just long press if you want to resize it. I'm the type of person that adds everything to my calendar. I just like having a solid deadline visually for everything. My calendar is basically my to-do list. I can access it everywhere, so I don't need to rely on another app. Plus, having the widget right on my home screen keeps me on task, and adding an event is as easy as tapping the plus icon. To the right of that is the Samsung browser Bookmark widget, one of my most used widgets, to be honest. It displays all your bookmarks, even the folders are expandable. Easily the fastest way to get to your favorite websites, saving you 3 to 4 clicks every single time, which does add up throughout the day. Oh, in case you didn't know, pretty much all Samsung widgets are customizable. Just long press and hit settings. In here, you can change the background color and transparency of the widget. Black at 20% is what all my widgets are set to. Below that is, of course, the infamous Google search bar widget that I'm sure everyone and their mother has on the home screen, at least in Android land, that is. Something new in the S21 lineup is the addition of the Google Discover feed to the left of the home screen. Personally, I turn that off. You can easily access your Google Discover feed by hitting the Google icon on the search bar widget. It's essentially the same thing, and I'm sure you'll save some battery too. At the bottom, I've got 3 rows of apps. These are the ones I use on a semi-regular basis. Tidal and Spotify are what I use to stream music. I love music, but I've been really cutting down on that. I'm trying to spend more time listening to audiobooks and educational podcasts instead. Tide is my Pomodoro app of choice. You're probably like, what the heck is Pomodoro? Well, it's basically an interval-based technique where you focus for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. Like a lot of people, I get distracted really easy, especially since we're all working from home a lot more now. So this technique has really helped me stay focused. You can tweak the length of the intervals, but 25 and 5 is my go-to. As you can see, I use a lot of Google services. I found it to be the most seamless way to access all my stuff, no matter what device I'm using. iPhone, Android, Mac, Windows, it doesn't matter. It's available everywhere, which is perfect for someone like me who likes to use products from different companies. It's actually a big reason why I prefer Google apps like Keep Notes and Android Messages over Samsung Notes and Samsung Messages. Over on the second page, I've got a weird mix of widgets. To be honest, this page is constantly changing, but this is what I'm working with right now. At the top is the Digital Wellbeing widget. Let's be real, it's so easy to spend hours and hours on our phone. I like having this timer here just to keep me aware of how much time I've actually spent on my phone for the day. 4 hours is like the max I've set for myself, but ideally it'd be less than that. It also shows you the apps you've been spending the most time in. If you didn't notice, I removed all social media apps off my main page. That made a huge difference. So if you're trying to cut back on social media usage, try doing that. Then I've got a month calendar widget for when I want to have a bigger picture of what I got coming up on the schedule. It's also easier to add appointments from here versus the list view one for stuff that's a little more down the road, like deadlines or renewals. This is the Galaxy Buds Pro widget, and I've got a couple of Bixby routine widgets beside it. One for quickly turning on mobile hotspot, and another one to change the screen timeout to 10 minutes. If you want to learn more about Bixby routines, I'll link a video I did a while back on it. This last one is the Samsung Device Care widget. It's supposed to optimize the phone, but I honestly just press it to see the animation. You can also set it to happen automatically in the battery settings. And while you're at it, turn on auto restart too. This should help clear out any glitches or apps that are draining your battery. One-hand operation plus is a must-have on every Samsung phone for me, especially since these phones keep getting bigger and bigger. It basically lets you customize edge swipes to mimic the bottom base gestures. Makes the phone so much easier to use for my small hands. Edge panels are another one of my favorite Samsung features. A quick swipe, and I've got access to a calculator, my most used app pairs, and the clipboard. In the app drawer, everything is tucked into folders. I kind of wish Samsung would let us put apps near the bottom. These are tall phones, and a big part of the One UI design language is based on reachability. So I like to see them make it happen. Yeah, there's no way I'm going through all these apps, but let me point out a few interesting ones. I have Google Duo, which I've been using a lot to video chat with my mom and dad since I haven't been able to see them as much. Definitely check out Google Opinion Rewards. You answer surveys and they give you credit to the Play Store that you can use to download apps and games. If you like to tinker and customize your phone, GoodLock and its family of apps are as good as it gets for Samsung phones. If you're not into streaming music and have a large MP3 music collection, give Power App Music Player a go. It's easily my favorite app purchase. From the aesthetics of the app to the customizable widgets, yeah, it's all very well done. Bitwarden is my password manager of choice. I paid for the premium version, but even the free tier is amazing. If you're not using a password manager, definitely check this one out. Google Authenticator gives me an extra layer of protection on top of my passwords. And my go-to VPN is Surfshark, who are also the sponsor of this video. So Surfshark is a VPN used to encrypt the data sent to and from your devices. Why is that important? It makes sure nobody can see where you are and what you're doing online, especially relevant on that sketchy public Wi-Fi. Being Canadian, one of my favorite uses for Surfshark is to access content from other countries. With one click, I can discover content from anywhere, including the US, UK, even Japan. What's great is that they don't limit the number of devices you can connect at a time. This means your mom, dad, brother, and sister, everyone in the family is secured. If this all sounds good, try Surfshark now by clicking the link below and using my promo code Thao. You'll get 83% off and 3 months completely free. And that's what's on my Galaxy S21 Ultra. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If not, as usual, thank you all so much for watching. Until the next one, I'm out of here.